Hey guys, so last year I created my YouTube channel and things got so chaotic that I never fully started posting my own videos and Bible studies like I was planning to do. So now that life has kind of like chilled out a bit, I have time to do that, and I got some awesome little books to help us do our study. So the first one we have is The Good and Beautiful Bible Study, Volume 1. It's by the Alabaster Company, and I also have this prayer journal that I got sent from them as well. So this is what we will be going through if you guys would like to also get the books, but if not, it's fine. I'll tell you what to read and what our prompts are going to be and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, let's get into this. So I think it's always a good idea to start off Bible studies with prayer. So before we dive into our Bible study book, we will be doing our prayer journal, the first prompt. So let's get started. So it says love. I'll read the passage for us. Agape is the Greek translation. So John 13:34 says, "A new command I give you, love one another as I have loved you, so you must love one another." Love, potent and foundational, is one of the primary virtues through which we engage with our world. Yet in an era saturated with constant stimuli, love's extraordinary vibrancy can often become diluted to ordinary hues. It's true. The sheer volume of interactions in our fast-paced world can make it easy to overlook the power and necessity of genuine, deep connection. Seeking a more intentional pace of life guides us towards the practice of mindful loving. Through this discipline, we gain agency in choosing what fills our hearts, much like a poet meticulously teases out a singular moment from the clamor, focusing on one act, one face, one unique emotional dance. An act of service or kindness witnessed mindfully revives our comprehension of love, opening our hearts to embrace the beauty that surrounds us. So that's kind of cool. I like that. Jesus implores us in John 13:34, "Love one another as I have loved you, so you must love one another." The profound call points to agape, a transformative, selfless love that's not merely an emotion but an intentional act. I love that definition. I love the definition because it's so true. So many people in society think of love as just an emotion, but it's an act, something that we have to continuously work on. Jesus' whole life was love. He is the definition of love. So love is an action. Love is so much more than just feelings. Okay, so historically the church sees this act of love as a spiritual discipline, bringing us closer to the divine. Agape in the New Testament denotes God's unconditional love for all creation, a nuanced aspect differentiating it from other Greek words for love. Agape is a call to love like God. Love that. By embodying it, we participate in an ancient rhythm of giving and receiving love, like the ceaseless ebb and flow of the tides. This act of deliberate love is a testament to our interconnectedness and illuminates our everyday world. As we cultivate agape, we understand that it's more than being passive observers. It's about being an active participant in a world yearning for authentic connection. It involves continuously refining our capacity for love, much like a prayer that keeps deepening and expanding in our hearts. In doing so, each act of love becomes more than an echo. It's our human reprisal of the divine refrain, pointing us back to the one who loves us most. Okay, so now we're going to start doing the prompts. So this is what it looks like. So cute. It says, today, check-in, prayers answered. When I experienced love, when did you feel God's presence most deeply? What questions are you holding before God? And then it has today's prayer prompt, and then it says pray, question, express, or create. So let's get started. So check in, reflect on recent moments. Before beginning, take a moment to sit up straight, breathe, and invite God to speak to you. So let's do that. Okay, so now that I prayed, we're going to start filling in our little journal. So if you want to fill it in on your own, it's prayers answered, when you experienced love, when did you feel God's presence most deeply, what questions are you holding before God, and then today's prayer prompt is share with God a moment when you felt loved. Express your gratitude for this. So if you want to write that down, and I'll do mine, and then I'll share with you guys. Alright guys, so I finished writing everything out, and I'm going to share with you guys. So prayers answered. Nathan, my husband, he is obviously an answer to prayer. I don't deserve him. I am so thankful that God placed him in my life and let me have him as my husband, as someone who can show me love and someone that I can Love, I'm thankful that he allowed Nathan to get a good job, one that is actually stable and allows us to have stable income. That is such an answer to prayer. I'm also very thankful that God answered my prayer with having a healthy baby. I was really worried about her for some time, and she is just perfectly healthy in every possible way. And I'm just so thankful for that. And then I'm also thankful that he allowed me to get really close to my family and gave me such a really good family. That's definitely an answer to my prayers, just having that closer relationship with them. So, yeah. When I experience love, Nathan just shows me love all the time, honestly. From like the small things as making me breakfast in the morning, as getting me small treats on his way home from work. He takes care of our baby when he gets home and like in the morning so that I have some alone time so that I can just reset or get ready for the day. And then I'm thankful that he just watches shows with me that just shows me a lot of love because some of the shows I pick I know he doesn't like because they're girly and romance and that kind of stuff. But I'm thankful that he'll sit through and watch them with me and then I get back scratches. And it just shows me so much love. He's just the best, honestly. And then I'm also just felt love from my parents as they take me out with them all the time with all the little things they do, or my dad will pick me up and take me up to their house and my baby up to their house so I can hang out all day with them. And then when they love my daughter and take care of her, it shows me love that they actually love and care for something that is mine. It's just, yeah. When did I feel God's presence most deeply? So I would say yesterday I felt God's presence most deeply when my mom and I were talking about mental health and stuff and how it like has a biblical perspective that can be applied to it. As Christians, we do struggle with mental health, but you can't just be stuck in it as a Christian. It's an everyday battle because we can't be stuck in a negative mindset kind of thing. And it just was really cool. It's deeper than that. Maybe I'll make a video on it. But yeah, I just felt God's presence there as we were talking about the biblical perspective behind that. Questions I'm holding before God. I'm going to share one of them. I have three. My main one is, why does favoritism exist and why can't people just show love for others equally? I just don't get it because I love everyone and I don't have like levels of love, so when other people do, I'm just like, why? So that's definitely something that I don't get, and I know it's in the Bible, but you know, it's a question that I have of why it has to exist and kind of thing, because it is painful. And then another one is, I'll just share my other one. I have one more, but I'm not going to share that one. But this one is, why do people who are rude or not walking with God always seem to have everything? That is also a question that I can find the answer to in the Bible. So I will be doing some diving in because that'll help me and give me some more clarity, and I can have it in like the front of my mind. And I did my prayer prompt. I wrote my prayer down because I want to keep it and see how God moves in my life and that kind of thing. And then I did have like a goal that I'm going to be writing at the end of each chapter that we do or section so that I can apply it today and then go back or like go forward tomorrow and see how I did and if I completed my goal. Today's goal is to show love to Nathan by helping him with one of his chores. So I'm going to do one of his chores for him, and when he comes home from work, it'll just be all done for him and he won't have to do that one. And that's my way of showing love. And then I'll share with you guys like one of my prayer prompts, just not my main one, but like one of them. I want to have a heart of love even for those that I struggle to love, because I don't deserve God's love. None of us deserve God's love, as we've sinned and hurt him countless times. So I just want to be able to show the type of love that God shows us to others, because we're supposed to be representing Christ every day. But yeah, that's my goals today. I loved this chapter. It just like really puts in perspective love, agape love, unconditional. It's an action every day that we have to do, which is why I'm doing the goals, because I'm going to do an act of love. So yeah, there is our prayer journal, and next up we will be doing our Bible study, but I'm going to have to make a separate video for that, and then I'll put them together. So here we go. I really enjoyed doing this with you guys. I highly advise getting this, or if you don't want to get it or you don't have the money to get it, I'll be sharing everything, and every day we can work through it. So go. I hope this helps you guys get closer to God and just really puts into focus the day. Start every day with a good, godly Christian perspective, or end the day with it, whenever you do it. But yeah, I love you guys.